I think in a world where so much hatred and division is being sown on a daily basis, it's hard for us to remember how to be united in a divided world. But this morning, the message I would have for you is this: you are important to God. You're uniquely important to God as His child, but you're also universally important to God as His family. And for us to remember that on a daily basis, that if we're uniquely important to God, we're blessed. He loves us, and we need to treat it as such. And if we're universally important to God, which means He loves everyone in the same way that He loves you and me, well, then it's essential that we treat everyone else as brothers and sisters, even the people that we disagree with, even the people that we find ourselves in division with, even the people that we think, how in the world could God love someone like this? They're important to our Father in heaven, universally and uniquely. And if they're not, well, then neither are you. And you see, He brings the sun to rise on the just and the unjust alike because He loves us all. Today, as you go out in the world, remember that you are loved by God, and it feels awful not to feel loved. I was in the Troubadour, that's a little club in Los Angeles, back in the late 60s, early 70s. I was in high school, and I looked across the room, and there was Tommy Smothers. He was talking with friends. He had long hair. I had long hair. I always thought he looked so cool on television. So I went over to Tommy, and he said, "Hi, Tommy. My name's Eric Ditton." I used to always be bumping into famous people, so I always went out of my way to introduce myself to them. He looked at me, and he said, "What?" I said, "Hi, I'm Eric Ditton. It's just so good to meet you. I like you so much." And he told me in a number of four-letter words just how much he didn't appreciate the interruption. I remember walking away from that moment thinking to myself, yeah, I'm never going to laugh at one of his jokes or think he looks nearly as innocent or silly again when I see him. Now, I understand that I'm the one who invaded his circle of trust and his moment, and he didn't deserve to have that moment interrupted by a fan. But it changed my outlook on him forever. 50 years later, I still remember the interaction. For you and me, God has gone out of His way every day of our lives to make the sun come up. God has gone out of our way every day of our lives to give us grace, to give us glory, to give us the opportunity to love each other. We shouldn't go out of our ways to be divisive, be angry, to be mean, to be nasty, even when other people are divisive, mean, angry, and nasty. And especially if we consider ourselves of the Church of God. If we consider ourselves those who believe in God, who pursue Easter and the resurrection, who have been lifted up, then our only task is to love each other. I want you to know this morning, as I'm starting my run, I'm praying for so many of you. I'm loving and lifting you up, and I'm so thankful that you're a part of my morning runs. I want you to be motivated today to be better, to do better, to love each other in every single way. Together, we can be the ones God wants us to be. Love you a lot. Have a fantastic day.